Welcome back to Under Oath. I'm attorney Jeff Kaufman. Blowing his nose is my producer, David Love. And sitting next to me is James John.
Well, I'm a different James today. You want to talk about it?
Really? Really?
Yes.
Really? Hold on. Don't you rob Ken Miller. For those who don't know, Ken Miller changes his name every show. Yeah. And he always has some stupid line. Yeah. And we look at it and we go out of our way not to ask him. But then we go, all right, why are you this name today?
Well, I have a new name, Jeff. I am Low Jack James.
Low Jack James.
See?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, marriage.
Okay,
marriage.
Here's what happened. I have a beautiful, wonderful wife that I love very much from the very bottom of my heart, who's concerned about my health because I am a type 2 diabetic. Now, my wife...
Hi, James.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. I thought it was like AA for a second. Hi, James.
My wife happens to work at the same clinic in which I go to the doctor. My wife
perchance.
She runs the clinic. So my doctor works for my wife.
James, you know what a good place for you to go?
Yeah.
We have great doctors here and I have access to all your medical records. Come on.
Yes. That's how it was told to me that I was going there.
It's so great.
Yes.
I'll never have to order your records because I actually have them on my phone right here.
Yes, she does. Now, I am a diabetic, so there's a way to monitor your blood glucose levels. It's called a Dexcom. It's a little thing. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'll try. See that? Now, that's called a Dexcom, but I call it a little digital snitch.
Narc.
That's what it is.
Narcotic narc.
And here's what this Dexcom does. It attaches to my smartphone to tell me what my blood level is, my blood sugar, all the time.
Ooh.
Also, I got a phone call the next day when I got this from my doctor and my wife on the phone at the very same time. I should have known I was about to be screwed. They're giggling. They're like, hi, James. I'm like, hey, guys.
How was the cake?
Yeah.
What?
And then they say, James, we need you to open your app. I'm like, okay.
No, I don't open my app.
It's my doctor.
I don't open my app. I don't trust you.
She's helping me.
I don't trust you.
I open the app. She goes, okay, go to this, go to that. And I do go to this. I go to that. They're like, James.
Hold on. Is this a woman doctor too?
Yes.
Ooh, they doubled down.
Yes.
Ooh, now they're in cahoots.
They are in cahoots.
Ooh.
And they said, okay, James, when you get to this one part of the app where it says share, hit yes. And I'm like, oh, okay, share. I'm a sharer. I'm a giver. Share.
No
is right.
Do you believe? Yep, that's what happened.
Now, not only does the readings go to my cell phone, it goes to my doctor.
Oh. And
my wife,
who I love very much, and who I am amazed that cares for me as much to low jack me as you did.
Yes. So now basically they monitor everything I do. So this is a digital snitch that will tell my wife that I'm enjoying life.
You having a good time?
Yeah.
What you eat?
What you
eating? We had birthday parties for people at the office, and there was cake. And James goes, I can't have any cake. And I slid some in his direction under his nose because I know something that maybe James doesn't know.
What?
Is just the feeling that you might be having cake bumps your blood sugar up. So
yeah, he did.
That's a framed job.
It is.
You know what happened? I was framed. I didn't do it.
And I called.
I didn't commit the crime.
A name that I can't repeat on this show.
Yes. It starts with mother and ends with an er.
This MFer.
This MFer.
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't eat the cake, and it's nothing but cake, which is delicious.
Here's where we have.
Yeah.
We have a world that this applies to anything.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you the next step.
Tell me.
And I know it exists somewhere. Google it. I promise you it does. Have you seen the Aura rings?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Know
where I'm going with this one?
I think I do.
If your spouse, who happens to be male, let's just say this, has been unfaithful,
it'll let you know.
You know the ankle monitors?
Yes.
Pepe monitors.
What?
For some, the Aura rings will fit around it. But honey, will you take me back? You're going to need to wear one of these.
Yes.
What? You have to put it around the base of your Mr. Happy.
You know what's funny about this? I can see this really happening.
This is what's
funny about that.
Yeah.
Don't give them ideas, though, because the women will be listening.
And it probably measures your temperature and everything else like that.
Or when you get excited.
Yeah.
Why are you excited?
Yeah. Why? Your pulse is up. You're this.
I'm watching a football
game. Could you imagine it dinging?
I'm watching the game.
Bing, 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 bing. That's son of a.
Or it goes off at the wrong time.
Yep.
You're watching wrestling and it gets.
Hey, we don't laugh. I used to wear an Apple Watch. I don't wear it anymore.
That's funny.
That's a narc.
Well, you wore it in the wrong place.
I was in the bathroom.
Okay.
I was deucing.
Okay.
And the thing went off.
It thought you was having a heart attack?
It called 911.
That's hilarious.
I'm not kidding. It's a great joke, and I tell it on a set, but I'm on doing my business.
Brother, how much fiber did you have?
I was comfortable.
Okay.
I was scrolling. I was good.
You were death scrolling.
I was death scrolling. My pulse was nothing. I know because I was looking at cat videos. I was like, fine.
That's funny, yes.
And suddenly my phone rings and they go, are you okay? I'm like, well, what are you talking about? Well, your device called us. What do you mean my device? Do you have an Apple Watch, sir?
Yeah.
I looked down at this thing like it had called the cops on me, which it did.
It did.
I'm going, a digital narc?
Your watch was a Karen.
Yes. Yeah. I didn't wear it again.
Yeah, you were
I
done.
had put it on. They go, well, there's an app. There's a setting. Nope.
Nope.
Nope. I don't
I'm
trust
done.
you.
Uh-huh.
And now they changed. Now here's the voice. The voice of my Apple changed to like a 16-year-old, and that got weird. I'm like, nope.
Really?
Yep.
So you stopped using Siri?
Oh, Amazon now is a young girl. Yeah.
Mine went the other way.
Hey, could you? Nice having you. I'm going. No,
Wait,
no.
no.
I'm not. Don't
No.
Epstein me. Turn this off. I go. Can we go back to the 70-year-old?
Yeah.
You know, I need the 70-year-old. Have you taken your Metamucil, Jeff?
Yeah.
I don't need the young girl.
You want Morgan Freeman?
No. Yes.
Well, Andy.
Notice you have an erection. No.
Well, mine went the other way.
That was a horrible Morgan Freeman.
That's
I'm
great.
embarrassed to say that I just did that Morgan Freeman like that.
My Alexa changed too, but it changed into a black dude. It's a black. All of a sudden, it's just a black dude. And we're like, how did this happen? I don't know.
And the weird part about it is this: my Alexa became a black woman.
Really?
About my Apple phone,
You
Siri.
did tell me about this.
Yeah.
On its own.
It switched on the update about 2 years ago. And I'm in my car, and my partner Craig, he's from South Dakota, he's a big boy, meat and potatoes guy. And I said, call blank on my phone. And it had a older black woman voice. And you who are listening go, why do you know it was a black one? It gave me that face.
That's funny.
And he was going, Jeff,
Jeff,
is your Alexa?
Why does your Apple Watch sound like Medea?
Yeah.
Why does it sound?
And here's the thing.
Yeah.
And the joke writes itself.
It does. It does.
And as a white privileged man,
yes.
I couldn't change it.
Oh, yeah. Because if you do.
What's wrong with that voice,
What's
Jeff?
wrong with that voice?
What's wrong with
Jeff?
that voice, Jeff?
Why can't you have that voice, Jeff?
And I think Black Alexa
Yeah.
knew how I was feeling because she stopped answering my questions.
You know what I just thought of?
Yeah.
That's a black ass name, by the way.
Yeah. Alexa. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a black name.
It sounds like a car.
Yeah. This is
The
how we
Turbo Alexa.
This is how we get canceled. But
Yeah.
that sounds Alexa.
But no, I had a feeling she was changing on me
Yeah.
because I think AI, they learn.
Uh-huh.
Jeff's acting a little unusual. You think he's got issues with me?
Oh.
I was like, oh wait, no, I don't.
Yeah.
I was starting to feel racist.
Yeah.
I was going, I want the other voice, but if I change it,
Mm-hmm.
is
there going to be a problem?
there a problem?
Yeah.
Will they know that I changed it?
Mm-hmm.
I'll get a call. Jeff, could you tell me what you found wrong with Black Alexa? Who is this? It doesn't matter. We just want to know.
Well, Jeff, this is Morgan Freeman.
It
man.
wasn't good. It
Oh.
wasn't good. And somehow it changed back.
Bro, they're messing with you.
And I'm going, and I know.
Alexa's messing with you,
Okay.
man.
See, I have a screwed up sense of humor.
Yes.
I will do things to people,
Mm-hmm.
just subtle things.
Okay.
Like, and I've done these things over a period of time. And I want you to know something. I'm not a vindictive person. But
Anymore.
I find things funny.
Mm-hmm.
I just do. And I very rarely tell people I did the joke.
Okay.
So for example, if you're in your office, I'll turn your chair just like 4 inches to the left when you leave.
Mm-hmm.
And then you come in and you go, who's moving my chair?
You know they've left their
Why
chairs
are
away.
you moving my chair 4 inches?
Uh-huh.
Or I'll lower it maybe about an inch. And then this is the first time I'm coming clean.
Uh-huh.
Somebody in my office says to me, my chair's broken. After like 2 years of me doing this,
Are you kidding me?
I've been lowering the chair
Every day.
every day.
And they think that their chair
They
is
think
going
the chair
down by
just
itself.
keeps floating down on itself, and they go, Jeff, my chair's broken. And we're not going to say who. And I guarantee nobody in my office listens to my show.
Uh-huh.
So this joke will last forever.
Yeah, perfect.
But she came into my office, hey, I might need a new chair. And I'm going, well, you got to talk to HR about that. I don't manage
that,
chairs.
yeah.
These chairs suck, Jeff. Every time I come in, it's down. I go, oh. And it took her 2 years.
That's horrible.
So she's been lifting this chair up every day.
She thinks her chair's been broken for 2 years, and you're in there giggling like a schoolgirl every time she's...
Me and Black Alexa.
Jeff, boy, that's so funny.
Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible, Jeff.
We're going to get canceled.
Yeah.
Get canceled.
The point is, I think in our world, there are people listening to the show right now, and they're going, is this nuts?
Yeah.
You know why it's nuts?
Mm-hmm.
Because we spend so much time being angry about things that don't matter.
Correct.
That we are no longer capable
of disagreeing,
of laughing at the stupid stuff.
Yes.
I mean, think about our comedy when we grew up. Dumb stuff.
Yes.
Dumb as slapstick, slapping, doing this, Dumb and Dumber. I mean, some of the movies we saw, Cornholio.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Beavis and Butthead.
The original South Park.
Correct.
I mean, there were so many, Cartman. We had so much fun growing up. And now we spend our life being cautious.
Yes.
When we were writing jokes today, and I was telling you this new routine, and it's a little rough.
It can be.
It can be, but if you do it right, it's funny, but we're laughing at our stuck-upness.
Yes, we are.
You know, I know that's not a word. You'll know what I mean.
Yeah.
When you go to a comedy club and somebody goes, my friend is black, and the room goes, you have black friends?
Yes.
I have some black friends. That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
How many do you have? 2.
Stop it. Well, one moved. That doesn't count. I didn't drop him. He moved.
2's my limit.
He
More
moved.
than that,
I had
that's a
3.
riot.
I had 3.
That's right.
But I lost him in the divorce. No.
If you lost a black friend in a divorce,
oof.
Damn.
Could you imagine having to sign that away? The car, Marcus, Wait, why is Marcus in here? Yeah.
What does she want for the divorce? She wants the black Alexa.
Oh. I'm taking black Alexa and Marcus. Parents are suing social media sites for their children's addictions. Do they have a point? We could sue tobacco companies.
I would come down on the side of no, you can't sue a social media company for your child's addiction. Your kid can't access social media without you purchasing a very expensive item for them to have so that they can go to that social media site.
Children's television. They banned the selling of toys because kids were seeing these commercials and going nuts on their parents because of it, and they were sued for it. So they can't do it anymore. You didn't need a TV to watch a kid show.
Ronald McDonald can't even show up at his own place anymore, right?
So
They
yes,
ban
we are
characters.
protecting them. We are doing it already. So why doesn't, and I'm telling you this, don't think these social media companies, if you've ever seen the documentaries on it, they go out of their way to hook us. They know what we're watching. They heat map where our mouse is going over, where our finger is
Well,
going.
the law is don't create demand in children for a product because of toys, because of cartoon characters or whatever. You can't advertise in a particular way. You can't use the clown in your advertising. It doesn't mean kids can't eat at McDonald's.
I went to an internet trafficking summit, and one of the people on stage was representing one of these children's websites where it's an app and children are on it, and it's a huge site, and they're making a lot, and they're talking about what they do to entice kids. And I'm sitting here going, oh, man.
Is it evil stuff?
Feels evil.
It's the same kind of
It's
addiction.
a smell test.
The
ain't right.
addiction items that they use in casinos. I hear my little kid playing games on her phone. And wow, that sounds like a casino.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding. All these
Loud
happy
noises,
sounds.
everything else.
Yeah.
If you want to look at the drug dealer's handbook, when you start looking at the drug dealer's handbook, you realize it's everything we're doing now. It's the way they make us play apps. It's the way they get on social media. Oh, we're going to give it to you for free. At first, you get it for free. And then you have to pay money for certain things. Oh, well, now that we've got you.
You're going to like it so much, you'll keep paying.
Yeah. And they start off with micro sales. Just 99 cents.
Oh, yeah.
Just 99 cents. And
you can buy some extra gold for your castle Just $1.99.
Now, my daughter's 20 years old. And I asked her, I said, you have six subscriptions on your phone. Well, I just clicked it. No, you just don't get to click it. I have to pay that bill. And I mean, ChatGPT, $20 a month. You don't have to pay $20 for it. There are 7 other sites that do the exact same thing. But ChatGPT, oh no, we're special. No, you're not. There's 7 other AI sites that do the same thing. But $20 for this one. You get scammed. She goes, oh, you need the 7 streaming sites? You haven't watched a show on Netflix in 6 months.
You can pull up the streaming site.
Yes.
Hey, when's the last time I watched a show? Oh, 4 months ago? Yeah, you might not need that app.
Oh, well, the only way for me to watch this game was to buy the Paramount channel. Remember, what was the playoff game? Was it Hulu? I forgot which one, where they had the NFL playoff game. Amazon Prime. And the only way to watch
I happen to already have Amazon Prime, but I would have gotten it for that game.
And then you just want to cancel it because people forget about their subscriptions.
Well, it's too much of a hassle to cancel. It's only $1.99.
What makes me sick is every time they have an answer to it, they go, "I'll put in your email address." No. And then your phone number. That's when I know. I'm out. I mean, there's a couple ones that say, hey, we'll solve your problem. But, it doesn't cost you anything. Then why am I giving you all my information? And they go, oh, to find the information. No. So they can sell it to somebody else.
Oh, yeah. Your behavior on their app is what they're selling. This is what people do when they think no one's looking at them.
Oh,
that's valuable information.
They get me all the time. I bought one thing off one site and 50 other sites got me.
The problem is they make it so easy to buy the thing. Yep. You're scrolling through Facebook and it's like, click here to buy it. And like, oh, I got it.
Double.
Yeah.
Click.
Yes.
I don't even do it. Click.
Yeah. Talk about impulse buying.
Now, kids are doing that too because they've got their parents' account. Now, the parents got to lock down their phone, but then, what happens? Somehow they get around it. They go, oh, I'll get this for you because I don't want to talk to you today and you're on the phone for 3 hours and it keeps you out of my hair.
What would the argument be for a parent when they're suing, say, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok?
Their algorithms. You go to their algorithms. You go, what are you doing to sell these kids?
And compare that to what McDonald's used to do to sell its burger and say, hey, this is basically the same thing. We prohibit you from doing it to sell food. Why shouldn't we prohibit you from doing it to sell whatever else?
Unsophisticated kids. Yeah. Unsophisticated kids. Unsophisticated? Yeah. Kids don't have the ability to understand what's happening to them, that they're being bamboozled. They're being addicted. It's so sad when I see 20 kids sitting at the table and they're not talking to each other.
Yeah.
And then you see the adult equivalent.
Right next to them.
And you know what?
And you know what's sadder than that? Sometimes it's us.
I do it.
Sometimes it's us. Have you caught yourself?
Yeah.
You'll be at dinner and you'll look up and like, oh my God, what am I doing?
I was reading this book the other day that was talking about how to be a good person. And one of the things it says is when somebody's talking to you, never, ever look at your phone.
Ooh.
Never look down at your phone because it lets them know that they're not interesting. What's going on in your Facebook page is more interesting than the person in front of you.
We know some people who could benefit from that advice.
Yeah.
And you. And probably me too.
Oh, I'm terrible. I wish.
Well, what do you do? Okay. But here's sort of a lead in then. That goes to when do you take a social cue? So if you're talking to me and I'm looking down at my phone, I'm not interested in what you're saying, obviously. So forget the phone. Let's say I give you a different social cue. Let's say I start turning my body away from you. Like I want to go away from you because you're talking about something that's boring me or that I'm not interested in.
I don't think that's a problem.
How come you can't? What I'm saying is people are so into these social media things that they have forgotten how to interpret social cues.
I think you should have to put your phone in your pocket during a conversation. But you see people, they actually shake. If I took your phone from you right now, you'd lose your mind. If I go, hey, can I see your phone real quick? No. No. Have you ever done that to somebody where you took their phone and what do you need my phone for? It's like
they start getting anxious about getting it back. Yeah.
It's like taking their drugs.
Yeah.
Because you need to know what's going on. Oh my God, that is the definition of an addiction.
Do you remember when we first got these?
Yeah, they were bricks.
Long time
no
ago.
apps, just the phone.
Right.
Yeah.
I should adopt the policy that I had back then. Folks, we had phones for Jeff and I and another partner of ours a long time ago. And they would get mad at me because I would leave my phone in the car and
Yeah.
they say, "Hey, we're trying to call you,"
Yeah.
and I would tell them the same thing. Remember what I said? The phone is for me to call you when I want to call you. It's for my convenience. It's not so that you can reach me whenever you want. It's so that I don't have to stop and try and find a payphone. A long time ago.
But that's where it started, I think. I think when we were in the car and we had to be talking to somebody while we were in the car, I think that's where it started.
Oh, really, Mr. Kaufman? I can think of one person in particular
I agree.
who cannot drive
You are not
more
wrong.
than 3 minutes
I agree.
without calling somebody.
I agree. I had that problem too. I'm not saying I'm not addicted. I'm absolutely a product of this digital addiction.
Yeah.
It sucks. I hate when I lose an hour or 2 or 3 or 4. And I go, wow, it became 2 o'clock in the morning. I could have been reading. I could have been educating myself, but my dumbass, oh, look at another cat video. And I like cat videos. I admit it. I'm confident enough with my sexuality that I can tell you that. I love a good cat video.
Are you wearing a sweater while you're watching?
Yeah. Actually, it's a sweater vest with cats on it.
Of course.
With my cat blanket and everything. No, I don't own a cat.
You have your Earl Grey tea in the corner there? Yeah.
With the pinky out. Yes. The little cup, not like the mug, but just a little cup. And then I have it poured for me, yeah. But no, that's just the way it works when you think about this stuff. And everyone, we're accepting it. We're just accepting that we have a problem now. And we're not going to do anything about it. When do we get to that stage where we go, enough?
Oh, no, I think we're kind of there. I think the fact that so many people are realizing it's a problem, you can buy tons of books, self-help apps, actually. Isn't that ironic? An app to help you kick social media. And that's a
Apps
little
that
ironic.
outline
Yeah.
books. So now you're not reading the books, you're reading the outlines of the books. Yeah, great. And I do it. Because we need to. We got faster and stronger. We're like the Bionic Man. Do. We have to do it fast now. Everything has to be quick. Oh, I need to get this. Like anytime we do research now, I can pull up a quote from somebody in like 5 seconds. Automatically get information. Remember that line? Learn. You had a problem spelling something? Break out the dictionary. Now I go,
Jeff.
Siri, blank.
I still remember going to the library when we first started practicing.
Books.
I went to the law library in Seminole County a couple of times to do research.
Yep.
People don't even know what it means to shepherdize something nowadays.
Oregon. Attorneys looking at disbarment for that, filling out an appeal with a bunch of bad sites again.
Oh, no.
Okay, this is now an epidemic. You've heard us talk about it. And attorneys all over the world are not getting it. They're just going to keep doing it. ChatGPT, here's my motion. Here's their motion. Write a motion to the opposite of this. And these companies are bragging about it. Like this young lady called me up and she wanted me to pay $18,000 a month for this service. I said, but you could give me a fake site. Well, you have to look it up. Then why do I need you? And she was mad at me. And I go, listen, I'm not going to put my bar license on the line because my attorneys are too lazy to draft their own motions.
Yeah.
And anytime you use a site or anything else, and now LexisNexis has now partnered up with this company. And I'm going, okay, well, maybe they have a shot.
Westlaw has its own AI, and it is a useful tool. But like any tool, if you don't use it right, you're going to hurt yourself. And that's what happens when these guys use these tools and then don't double check. I would never, I hope this never comes back to bite me in the ass, but I would never submit something with a citation in it that I didn't go look or have somebody tell me I specifically looked that up. It is a real site. Would never do that.
Do we even care anymore? Like teachers go, write a 10-page paper on the butterfly.
I can't believe that they even in this day and age even ask people to do papers.
No, it's a waste.
You know it's going to be completely generated.
The world we live in right now, writers, for example, I'm a writer. I go to Starbucks or wherever I sit down, I write my comic books and my graphic novels. And then somebody will go, well, I just printed this out using ChatGPT. I wrote your whole book. I said, okay. And ChatGPT art looks good too. There's a lot of great images. It's the mistakes that give something heart. That's why when things are too perfect, we don't like it. We can tell something's wrong because it's too perfect. People's faces, for example, a scar, a dimple, something else like that. That's why celebrities don't have perfect faces. They're not porcelain in every direction. They'll have a mole. They'll have a bigger nose or something else because it's the imperfections we like in somebody. And that's the problem. Do I think the future is? I saw this app the other day that takes a day in your life and makes it into a comic book. Yeah.
I want to do that. See, but we're just talking about how people are addicted. Now we're advertising for other addictive things associated with the social media. Just having the phone.
It's fake.
Just having it right there.
I mean, I guess it's the difference between a diamond and a...
So as a guy who produces comic books, who you're an author, really, technically you're an author. What do you think about your ability to put out comic books now? Because you don't necessarily need an artist. You can tell AI how you want the frame set up.
Well, you do have certain conventions right now. As of right now, they won't allow AI art into a convention.
How could they possibly know that?
They can run it. People can run your stuff through a algorithm to figure it out, but then, there are ways around that. I know certain companies were creating covers using ChatGPT, and they got in trouble because people were all mad about, oh, you didn't hire this artist, you didn't hire that artist. I got a feeling certain things are going to go the way of the milk bottle. AI is going to cause a lot of people lose their jobs. And since we're really not right now, for example,
talented people,
our birth rates are plummeting anyway. And Elon Musk is making robots. we're about maybe 25 years till Wall-E comes into effect.
Yeah.
Where we're just sitting there and the robot's doing our stuff and we got headsets on and we don't care about anything because people are already like that. We're grooming people to be like that. They don't want children. They don't want a life. It's a lot more comfortable playing a video game than going to work.
Sure.
I mean, come on. And these headsets, they have a thing called the Arc in Vegas. It's a headset. And you walk around this warehouse and you're on this space station. And other than the weight of the headset, it was pretty cool. For an hour, I walked around here going, oh my God. And it was a wide open, and I'd lift the headset up to see where I was. And it was just an empty warehouse. And they had some guardrails.
So that you don't trip and fall.
Yeah, but you would see the guardrails in the thing. It looked like they were just rails.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
But it was a wide open space. I'm seeing everyone walk around and they can't see and they don't realize.
No kidding. So you could put this on and it would detect the things that are actually objects in the real world, but it could decorate it in such a way that it makes it pleasant. So I could put this on theoretically and it would turn the homeless people sleeping on the side of the road into, I don't know, giraffes or something that's pleasant to look at.
As soon as they make these things, the weight is off these things. Imagine, for example,
there'll be context.
Exercising. You're walking through. Yeah, let's do a 3-mile walk through Paris or England. Let's walk around the pyramids. You could do anything. I mean, and I think that's really the future. And I think as long as it's combined with a health benefit, it's great. Like I've seen these 360-degree treadmills that you can walk in any direction.
Oh, for the first-person shooter games. Yeah, that would be great.
Well, that could be for exercise too.
Oh, yeah, sure.
You could run. you could run the New York Marathon, and it would go up and down and everything else like that, and do everything you need to do.
Replicate the hills and the curves.
Yeah, they already have that. Exercise bikes are already doing like the Tour de France, where you're staring and they have the whole thing and it's a movie. But this one is going to be even clearer, where it's just really comfortable. And I think the goggles will get. I think we're about 3 years before they're just like swimming goggles.
Oh, unbelievable.
Hopefully technology does more good than harm. Today we have actress Didi Conn. Didi, can you hear me?
Hey, Jeff, baby, I hear you loud and clear. Oh, what papa-loom-up? Oh, what bam-boom?
You would think that's what I associate most with you. But a bunch of years ago, I saw Goodnight Gracie on Broadway. And it was a one-man show, but they had your voice playing throughout this play, and it was amazing. It was such a fantastic job.
You just gave me chills. That was such a great experience. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's so funny opening night to be in the audience and I didn't have to do anything and hear everybody laughing around me. It was great. No, I loved doing that. That was a lot of fun.
A lot of people didn't know. I mean, when Frank, who played George Burns in it,
Frank Gorshin, yeah,
he was so amazing. And then he took it on tour. He went on tour with it, and your voice went all over the world. It was amazing.
Yeah, I know. It was fun to work on that, to find her where it placed in her. Yeah, it was a wonderful. I really, really enjoyed it, and it was so easy once I recorded it. That was it.
You know what I love best about some of the work that you've done over time is they now have the Grease sing-alongs.
Yes.
And my son who's on the spectrum, he loves going to those.
Oh, that's wonderful. My
And
son too. My son is autistic. Did you know that?
yes, I
Yeah,
saw your work with Autism Speaks, and I
that's
got to tell
right.
you, I spend a lot of time dealing with awareness, so I am so happy and proud that you do the same.
Oh, thank you, dear. Well, isn't it wonderful? Greece, there's something about Greece. It's like one generation after another, discovers it. And as you get older, you say, "Ooh, I didn't know what that Saran wrap was for," or whatever. There's all kinds of things that. But the sing along is so much, and I love hosting it. I've done it at the Hollywood Bowl for 18,000 people. And I don't know if when you saw it, they had little prop bags. Did everybody in the audience
Oh
get a
yeah.
comb and a pom pom? Isn't
Oh,
that fun?
it's
Yeah,
I can't believe the longevity of it. That when you think of these everybody in my office, for example, when they.
yeah.
I interview 3 or 4 people a week, and some people get excited and some people don't. But the minute I said I was interviewing you, everybody in the office knew, no matter whether they were 15
Oh,
or 80, they knew who you were. I mean, that should
oh,
say a lot
thank
for you.
you. Oh, thanks. But you know something? What's really been great in the last few weeks since Best Medicine's been on?
Yeah.
At the grocery store, oh, I love your show. Oh, I love you. I love you on Best Medicine all the time. And you know what? I love it because, having people, usually it's my voice, they'll say,
Oh, yeah.
"Were you Frenchie?" Or they'll say, "Wait, no, you weren't." 'Cause I'm a little bit older, what can you do? Time goes. But with Best Medicine, and it's always such a happy face that people are really enjoying the quirkiness and the fun and the love that's in that show.
It's a great show. I'm a fan of Josh Charles. I loved him in a show called Sports Night.
Yes,
He was amazing, and
yes.
I loved his future work. But I mean, he's such a great actor. When I saw it, and I see you on the board. There's this moment when he's getting interviewed, and I'm going,
Right,
wait a minute.
right.
That's yeah. The minute I was, and that's about this show. You do that a lot. You go, wait a minute, isn't that? I mean, the ensemble cast is amazing for this show.
Absolutely. I mean, really amazing. Stephen Spinella, he's the one who runs the Salty Breeze. He was, and Angels of America, he won the Tony for Best Actor. We have all these Broadway stars who have had whole careers of playing, all kinds of roles. They're here. I mean, wait till you see this episode that's on tomorrow night. Stephen is, I mean, he's magnificent. What's great about Best Medicine is always a medical mystery. And the one this week is something very unique. I can only say that.
I was watching. I tried to burn when I found out you were on the show.
Yeah,
I tried to get in the last episodes, try to knock them out real quick.
yeah,
And I saw this one, and I'm also we do it. It's under oath because I'm a lawyer and we
yes,
do stuff
yes,
like that. And there
yes.
was a thing where he's being sued for malpractice, and I'm watching this, and I'm just going, of course this ekes into this show.
Oh,
Eh,
yeah. Oh, yeah, everything, everything. But the main thing is that he is brilliant.
yeah.
He's a brilliant scientist, a brilliant doctor. And why, we still don't know really what happened, why he has this blood phobia. We really haven't gotten to the answer of that. And there's all kinds of mystery. I had a line in that first episode that got cut, which is when he says that he used to come here to Port Wynn as a child, because they ask him, "Why do you want to be here?" After being prominent
Right.
surgeon. And oh, your little Marty with the buck teeth. Oh my, wow. The orthodontist did a good job. Yeah.
That's funny.
So
See,
I knew
I think
him.
I have it. I think I have it. I think I get it because I know that his older sister died in the car with him. And when he saw the girl
Oh,
he was operating in Boston, it flashed back
oh,
to that. So I think
oh.
that's where it came from because I was like,
Yeah.
it's a tough thing because
Good
I
for
was
you. Good for
yeah,
you.
I was a medic in the army, so I know that the trauma is not great.
Oh,
So you kind of like look at things and go, okay, I could understand how something like that later on it'd pull from. So,
right,
so
right. Oh my goodness, you were a medic in the army.
yeah, a little bit
Wow.
ago. I swear to God, you
Wow.
sound so much like my mother because I come from a Jewish background too. And the way the whole family was, oh, Jeffrey's in the army. That's so nice.
Well, listen,
Yeah.
to serve your country, God bless, you
Oh,
know.
different days, different
I
days.
know, I know, I know.
You've had the benefit of being on Broadway. You've done
Yes.
television. I mean, Benson for so many years, 5 years of Benson, which I thought you were
Yeah.
fantastic on that show.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, your career has just been so amazing that every character you play seems to stick out. And
Well,
it-
thank you. That's very nice to say, baby. Thank you. Yeah, I've
well,
been,
it's the way it's been. And I mean, you've done children's shows, you've done adult shows. I mean,
yeah,
now if I had to ask you, I said the one thing that you
yeah.
wish you would have said yes to, that you passed on.
Oh,
What do you think the toughest thing that you said, well, I didn't know. I had no idea.
do you know, I don't think I have one of those. I really don't. I don't think I was fortunate enough. Now, my husband does. You know, my husband's a composer.
Yes.
And he's written over 200 film scores, but I'm not going to answer for him. But I know that he turned down a couple of real biggies. But he won the, Academy Award for Norma Ray, so he's
Wow.
all
I
right.
think he's
You
okay. I
know.
think he's going to do all right. I think he's going to do all
But
right.
yeah, no, there are roles that I wish I had played, but not ones that, this year I got to do a wonderful movie that you're gonna love. It keeps changing names. I think it's called Weekend Warrior now. It stars Mark Wahlberg. And he has three children, and his son, the oldest, is on the spectrum, extremely
Yeah.
smart. And the adventure that he has to get close to his son, to bond with his son, is what the movie's about. And I'm the grandma. I would play Mark
Yeah.
Wahlberg's mommy. And turns out that my father probably was autistic, but they didn't call it then. So I have a beautiful scene with the grandson about acceptance and love, and he's wonderful. Who he is perfect. So that was great. That hasn't come out yet. That was for Apple, so that's probably at the beginning of next year or the end of this year. um, so yeah, that was a role that I was so happy to get, because you audition for things and sometimes you don't get them, but
It happens.
yeah.
Now you've been in the business with your husband for many years, and I always like talking to people who are in these relationships when they have a part comes up. And do you actually talk to each other? Hey, listen, I think I'm going to try this. What do you think? I mean, do you bounce stuff off each other a lot?
Oh God, yeah. Oh, all the time. And when he's working on a theme for a movie, or right now he has an off-Broadway show running that's a musical, and that had a big, long gestation of trying it out here, trying it out there, and absolutely, when he and his partner Richard Maltby would write a song. Um, I was the test, they would try it out on me. And if I went, that's all right, or the
Uh,
tears would come. And then we'd know that that's a winner. Yeah, so absolutely. And sometimes, now we do auditions on
yeah.
video. So I have to get my husband to just give me the cues, baby. Don't act. Just give me the cues.
Give me the cues, baby. I like how that sounds. Um, now that is interesting because my daughter is, she's in theater school right now. She's in college, and
Oh, really?
I always go to the people like you, and I said, "What advice do you give on I want a long career. What is the best things I can do? What is the most important thing that I've done in my career that has allowed me to go as long as I have?
Oh, that's a very good question. Very, very good question. Well, firstly, you want to, depending on, what your interest is. I mean, if you want to be able to have a career that sustains, you want to be able to do theater and film and television. And so you need to make sure that you're in really good physical shape because stamina, especially doing 8 shows a week, and especially when you work 11, 12-hour days on a
Yeah.
film, you have to have good stamina. So you got to be in good shape. You have to have that as being a real priority. Um, and voice. You need to be able to play different things. Like when you said about Goodnight Gracie, I mean, that it's my voice, but I had to find in my body how to do that. So taking speech lessons, singing lessons are any way to stretch who you are, not only physically, but reading, going to museums, looking at paintings, falling in love with literature. You know, when you get a good script, it's so, um, it's a good script because it triggers emotion in you. So to read and to see, I used to, when I first started in doing films, I had a file, and anytime I would read something that touched me deeply, if it was about love or scared me, I had a section, a love section, and I'd write down that passage in the book. Or if I hear a song that evoked tears, I got it. In those days I would have a tape of it. But now you can just
Yeah.
plug that song in. So when you're working long, long hours on a movie or doing a long run of a play, you need to regenerate
Yeah.
the emotion. And having, for me, having this file, I had photos in it of old boyfriends, or of something, anything that evoked an emotion that you could use when you needed it. So I would say you can do that, make yourself a little emotional file, or you can just make sure that you're in very good shape. And there's a lot of rejection. So what do you do about rejection? That's it's got to be a way that you can say, no, I'm not being rejected. They just had a different idea in their mind. They have a different feeling that they want, because rejection can really make you lose
Yeah.
your juice,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
and you got to keep yourself in the best shape, mentally, physically. And for me, it's always going to the heart. The best advice I can really give is that you know how to show love, because sometimes love will come out in a part where you're very stern and angry, but it's coming from a place of love. Or you're very empathetic because you know I mean, the character of Frenchie, I loved playing her because she loved all her friends so much.
Yeah.
She just wanted them all to be beautiful. So she couldn't even stay in high school. She had to go to beauty school. And even when she failed, she still wanted to be, with her friends, helping them. You know. So, in fact, I think that Grease was probably the first makeover show.
Yeah. It
Because
felt like it. It definitely did.
for both Sandy and Danny.
I've watched that again last night. I wanted to try to get that emotion from Beauty School Dropout again. And I mean, in that whole movie, there's so many moments, but for some reason, that was the one that showed sensitivity and security. A lot of it, Grease is all over the place with fun and everything else.
Yeah.
But that one was the only one where you're going, God, that took it to everybody, I think.
Good. Oh, I'm so glad. Well, I mean, have an angel come. Frenchie said, I wish I had a guardian angel to tell me what to do. And boink, there he is.
It's Frankie Avalon,
That
so
is
it could be
Frankie
worse.
Avalon.
Yes.
I know. Don't we all wish at times we had someone who could just, he says to go back to high school, which is good advice. But it's also go be around the people who love you and that you can love and be in the present.
Where do they shoot Bad Medicine?
Well, this is what the gift. We're here in New York. That's
Okay.
where I am. I live in New York. I'm a New Yorker. I was born in Brooklyn, but I live just north of Manhattan, and we're up in Newburgh or this beauty.
Yeah.
The locations that are supposed to look like Maine are actually
Right.
called Cornwall on the Hudson. Beautiful, which is just 45 minutes from where I live. So that's been a gift.
Well, I love the show. I can't tell you how much I love that you're on it. I love Josh Charles. He's amazing. And for those listeners who want to know where they can find it, I mean, everything's streaming now, so you can actually find it on Hulu, even though it's on regular network. You can watch the
Right.
back episodes on Hulu. Didi, it's such a pleasure, and I can't tell you how much this meant to me.
Oh, I'm so happy to meet you, and thank you for bringing up my theater days and good night, Gracie, and lovely to meet you too.
Well, that wraps up today's show. I'm attorney Jeff Kaufman. Thanks for joining us. Special thanks to my two co-hosts, my good friend, professional comedian James John, and my law partner, Craig Lind. This show is sponsored by Kaufman Lind. If you or someone you know has been in an accident, contact us at 407-500-JEFF or 407-500-5333 for a free consultation, or visit us at whenyouneedus.com.